I'm going to show you how to find the distance between 2 points in Desmos. I will do it for two different lines. So right here, if you look at the bottom, there is a keyboard. I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to first type in my distance formula. I can type in the distance formula and then find the distance of multiple points. So I have x 2 minus x1, close parenthesis, and I square it. I'm going to add that to parenthesis y2 minus y1, close parenthesis. Don't forget to square it. Right here is a slider, so I'm going to click all. What that does is I can plug in different values and it will give me the distance. So let's look in the background. I have this point 2, 5 and 5, 7. So I'm going to use this as my x and y2 and my x and y1. So 2, 5 and 5, 7. If I go back, I can say here's 2. My y2 is 2, 5. And then my x1 is 5. And my y1 is 7. All right, so what it tells me is I have this a decimal right here. On our page that we're over here, we have found doing it by hand that the distance of this green line is a square root of 13. So we're going to use decimals if you're going to use this, but how do you know that it's correct? You can go down here and type in the square root of 13 just to check your work, and it's 3.6055, which is the same distance if we do it in Desmos. All right, so we know that that's the distance there. So let's look at the distance of this line right here. We're going to use 5, 7, and we're also going to use 11, negative 2. All right, so 5, 7. I'm going to find the distance right here between 5, 7 and 11, negative 2. I'll go over here. I'll type in 5 is my x1, 5, 7. All right, I've got that. And then I have 11. You can see I'm just changing my x and y values, negative 2. And you can see I got my distance between those 2 points is 10.81. Let's check. The square root of 10.81 is in fact 3.28. Oops. No, it's not the square root of 10.81. It is the square root of 117 is what we're checking. All right, so I go back in and just check the square root of 117 should be 10.81 in all these numbers, and we get 10.81 in all these numbers. So you can use decimals or you can use these square roots. If you're going to use the square roots, do not round your numbers in Desmos. So if you're working in Desmos and you want to multiply something by something, you're going to have to copy it. Do not round in Desmos.